Welcome back our streaming guys. Sorry. ഗെയിമിലേക്ക് വരാൻ മറന്നു. എവിടെ ഇരുന്നിട്ട് വായും പിടിച്ചിരുന്നില്ല. അതീതുണ്ടാതിക്കല്ലേ. മനസ്സുக்குള്ള പാട്ടുതമ്മ നീ ആസை போச்சோடியில மாட்டுதம்ம கருப்பான கையால கொடப்படலாம் உடம்பு என் குறும்பு நீ சொர்க்குதம்மா. Welcome back our streaming guys. EFootball start. സച്ചിനേട്ടാ കൈസേ കുതിരയുണ്ടോ ഗജ്രിയാൽ മടക്കി നോക്കണേ. ഞങ്ങള് പാവപ്പെട്ടവരാണേ, കുതിരയൊന്നും കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല ഞങ്ങള്. കൊറേ ഫാക്കൽറ്റികളെ കൈസ് കാട്ടാൻ പറ്റി. ഓ എന്താ ചെയ്യാ ഗൈസ്, ഇതൊക്കെ മനുഷ്യന്റെ ഓരോരോ കാര്യങ്ങള്. ഗൈസ് എന്താ ചെയ്യല്ലോ ഉണ്ണി, എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് ചെയ്യണം ഉണ്ണി. നീ ഗോൾ 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 ഗോൾ. ആക്രമസി. ഡിം 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 ഡിം. അപ്പുറത്തോട്ട് പോയത് ഇവിടെ കിട്ടിയത്. കണ്ണുക്കുള്ള മഴയെ പൊടിച്ച് പാടുതല്ല നീ കാതലുക്ക് ജോലിയെല്ലാം പോകുതയ്യാ കറുപ്പാൻ. ആ പല്ലടിച്ചാവാരോട് വിട്ടാട്ടിരുന്നോ? അല്ലേ ഉണ്ണി, പല്ലടിച്ചാവാരോട് വിട്ടാട്ടിരുന്നോ? വരും അല്ലേ ഉണ്ണി? ഉണ്ണി ഉണ്ണി പറഞ്ഞ അർത്ഥമാണ് പൈസ ഭായി സാമ്പാടി ഫ്രീ വന്നു. ഉണ്ണി കൃഷ്ണൻ കൂടെ വന്നു, ഉണ്ണിക്കുട്ടൻ വേറെ വന്നു, മരത്തിലും കൊല്ലത്തിലും കൊല്ലയുന്നുണ്ട്. ഹലോ ബ്രോ, Ronaldo or Messi? Bro, I am only Ronaldo fan. I like only Cristiano Ronaldo. Every day, every time, every day. Oh, booster cards ഉണ്ടല്ലോ guys. നമുക്ക് ആരെയും കിട്ടുമോ? ഇന്നെന്താ ടോക്കല്ലേ? ഡിഫൻഡർ വേണ്ട നമുക്ക്. പിന്നെ അതെ കരീബിയൻ AMF കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഫസ്റ്റില് കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഡബിൾ ബൂസ്റ്റർ കാർഡാണ്, നമുക്ക് ആരെയും കിട്ടുമോ നോക്കാം ഗൈസ്. റിയോ ബ്രൗണി ഓളിയം അണ്ണം ഡൈവാണേ. ടെക്നിക്കലൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനെ കണ്ടിട്ട് നമ്മൾ തുറക്കാറുള്ളൂ. എനിക്കറിയില്ല കിട്ടുമെന്ന്. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. എന്നിട്ട് ഇടുക ഇങ്ങോട്ടാക്കും ബാക്ക് വരിക, വീണ്ടും എടുക്കുക, വീട്ടിലൊക്കെ വീണ്ടും ഇവനെടുക്കുക, ഇവനെങ്ങനെ ആക്കുക, എന്നിട്ട് അപ്പുറത്തോട്ട് എടുക്കുക. ഇവനും കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ബൂസ്റ്റ് എടുക്കാൻ അത്യാവശ്യം പവർഫുൾ കിടാൻ തോന്നും. ബാക്ക് എടുക്കുക, വീണ്ടും ഇവനൊന്ന് കുത്തുക, ഇങ്ങനെ കുത്തുക, ബാക്ക് എടുക്കുക. ഉണ്ണിയെ കോപ്പിറൈറ്റ് മ്യൂസിക് ഓളിയോ കുറക്കട. ഉണ്ണിയെ എനിക്ക് കേക്കണ്ടല്ലോ. അടിപ്പോ ഇത് കുറക്കട കൂടി തലമണ്ടാരെ ഞാൻ അടിക്കും. അതൊരു കരീബിനെ കിട്ടിയ ഇതൊക്കെ കട്ടവരാതെയാണ് കൈസ്, എനിക്കറിയില്ല ഞാനും. ഉണ്ണേ അവനെ കയറ്റി പറ്റിയുണ്ട്. തുടിപ്പോമ്മ നീ കാട്ടിലെ വെച്ച് പാട്ടിലെ വെച്ച് കെട്ടണ പൊണ്ടാട്ടി ഇന്നെണ്ണ റോട്ടാണ് വെറും. അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ലതാണെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു കേട്ടോ. അത്രയും കിട്ടുമെന്ന് എനിക്കറിയില്ല കൈസ്. എന്നാലും നമുക്ക് ബെയിൽസിലൊക്കെ കളിക്കാം. ബെയിൽസ് അല്ലല്ലോ, കുറച്ച് കരീബിയൻസ് ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ട്, കിട്ടുക നോക്കാം. ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ചിലപ്പോ കിട്ടാൻ ചാൻസ് കുറവ്, കാരണം ഇത് നമ്മുടെ ഡബിൾ പൊസിഷൻ അങ്ങനെ കിട്ടാനില്ല. നോക്കാം, ട്രൈ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. ഞാൻ പൊട്ടന്മാരാ. ആ ഇമോഷൻ കണ്ടറിയില്ല, ഏതോ പൊട്ടനൊക്കെയാണ്. അത് റിലീസാക്കി വിടും, എന്തിനെ പിടിച്ചോണ്ട്. അപ്പൊ നല്ല കാർഡല്ലേ കൈസ്, അപ്പൊ തന്നെ റിലീസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടേക്കണം. അവരെ വെറുതെ നമ്മള് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടിക്കുന്നു. ഇനിയും ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ഒരു ബാക്കിങ് ഇല്ലേ. അതെന്താ 100+ പോയിന്റ് വരെ കിട്ടും. ആ ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് എന്തായാലും ഒരു പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് നല്ല കിട്ടും. 5 പ്ലേയേഴ്സ് ഉള്ള കാർഡാണ് ഗൈസ്. ഇതിനകത്ത് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു കഴിവേറെ നമുക്ക് കിട്ടും. എനിക്ക് എംഎഫിൽ പ്ലെയറിനും വേണ്ട. ഇവൻ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഇവിടെ നോക്കാൻ, ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ഇറക്കാനും കിട്ടും. പിന്നെ കറക്റ്റ് വിടുക. ഓ ഗോളി 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 ഗോളി. അത് കണ്ടറിയില്ല, നിപ്പ് കണ്ടറിയാം ഗോൾ കീപ്പറാന്ന്. അതല്ലേ വന്നു. കുഴപ്പമില്ലെന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. കുഴപ്പമില്ല കുഴപ്പമില്ല, കിടക്കട്ടെ. 5 സ്റ്റാറിലെ കാട്ടെ, ചുമ്മാ കിടക്കല്ലേ, കിടക്കട്ടെ. ഞാൻ എണ്ണി വെച്ച് എറിയണ എത്തിപ്പാക്കുമ്പോൾ ചിരുത്താലും ദീപാകലേ. നമുക്കിവിടെ മേടിക്കാൻ പറ്റിയ കേസ്, നമുക്ക് ഒരു മുഹമ്മദ് സാലല്ലേ ഇത്. മുഹമ്മദ് സാലയുള്ളപ്പോ പിന്നെ നമ്മൾ വേറെ പിടിക്കാൻ. സാലയെക്കാട്ടും നല്ല മൊറോക്കൻ്റെ ഒരു പ്ലെയർ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ, ഇവൻ നല്ല പ്ലെയറാണ്. ഇവൻ അത്യാവശ്യം നല്ല സ്റ്റെബിലിറ്റിയും കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ ഉള്ള പ്ലെയറാണ്. അതിന് ആരെടുക്കും കഴിച്ചാൽ എനിക്കൊരു ഐഡിയ ഇല്ലല്ലോ. ഹൂ ഇസ് ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് കാർഡ് ദിസ്? മുഹമ്മദ് സാലെ മാത്രമേ എനിക്ക് അറിയാവുന്നുള്ളൂ. ബാക്കിയിൽ കാട്ടുകാരാണ്. ഇവനെ അറിയാം, മൊറോക്കൻ്റെ പ്ലെയറിനെ അറിയാം. സാലെന്താ പറഞ്ഞു നോട്ടെ. മുഹമ്മദ് സാല 84, 82, 79. മുഹമ്മദ് സാല തന്നെ എടുക്കാം. ചുമ്മാ ഫ്രീ സൈനിങ് നമുക്ക് മുഹമ്മദ് സാല തന്നെ ഉണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ കടന്നാലും ഇതാക്കട്ടെ. ഇയാൾ തന്നെയാണ് നല്ലത്. സാല ജ്വാലയിൽ നിന്നും മങ്ങിപ്പൊങ്ങും തിരി കണക്കും തോന്നിപ്പോന്നേ. ഓ യഥാർത്ഥ മോഹം നരസിംഹ നെയ്മർ നോക്കാം. നെയ്മർ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്. ഒരു മൂന്നാറിലെ ചന്ദനച്ചാറ് നീര് വന്നവനാണ് താഞ്ഞ് പാഞ്ഞ് പോഞ്ഞ് തീർന്ന കാലമേ മക്കളിത്. പോവാണോ? ആർക്ക് പോവാണോ? കപ്പല് വേണം. കുതിരയാണ് ഞങ്ങളെ മെയിൻ. അല്ല ഉണ്ട്, ഇന്ന് കുതിര മെയിൻ. ഇന്ന് ഉള്ള രാത്രി കുതിരോട്ടായിരിക്കും. ആരെ ആരേ ടക്ക് ടക്ക് ടക്ക്. മിന്നൽ വളയല്ലേ അതിന്റെ കുഞ്ഞു വള. അടിച്ചു പോടാ. എന്നാലും കൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ ഇതാക്കാൻ പറ്റായിരുന്നു. മൂന്നാറിലെ ചന്ദനച്ചാറ് നീല വന്നവനാണ് താജ് പോത്. എന്റെ കാഴ്ചൊന്നും പറയണ്ട. കാഴ്ച ഫുള്ള് കോമഡിയാണ്. എനിക്ക് ചിരിക്കാന്ന് പറയാം, ഞാൻ ചിരിക്കണില്ല. റൈറ്റില് 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 ലെഫ്റ്റ് 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 ലെഫ്റ്റ്. കഴിഞ്ഞ പക്ഷേ മുണക്കമുന്തിരി കടിക്ക കടിക്ക മടുക്ക് മുളന്തി നടത്തി എണ്ണം ചെറുക്കം തീരക്ക തീരക്ക പെണ്ണിന്റെ പത്രാസ് കണ്ടോട്ടെ കണ്ടോട്ടെ. എനിക്ക് ചിരിക്കാനും വയ്യ, എനിക്ക് ചിരി അടക്കാനും വയ്യ. എന്റെ കർത്താവ് വെറുതെ കോയങ്ങളഞ്ഞ ഈ പാക്കാം. ഇയാളെ നമുക്ക് മേടിക്കാൻ ഇതിനകത്ത് നമുക്ക് ഇറക്കായിരുന്നു. ഇയാളെ മേടിക്കാൻ എന്താ ആരൊക്കെ മേടിക്കാൻ 250 രൂപ വെറുതെ ഈ ചങ്ങാതിനെ മേടിക്കാൻ മിസ്സാക്കി കളഞ്ഞാ പോയി നമ്മൾ വെറുതെ നൈമറിന്റെ വാക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു. സോ സോറി ഗൈസ്. ചന്ദനമഴ ചത്തനമഴ നിത്തനം. നമുക്കിപ്പോ ആരെ കിട്ടിയിരുന്നില്ല, ആരെയൊന്നും കിട്ടിയില്ല ഗൈസ്. ഓർക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ? അടിക്കിറ അടി. ഇപ്പൊ നിലവിലുള്ള സ്കോഡ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഗൈസ്. ഇവിടെ നമുക്ക് ഒന്നാമത്തെ കാര്യം ചക്ക കോപനെ നമുക്ക് ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വേണം വെക്കാം. അദ്ദേഹം നല്ല സ്കോഡ് ആകുമ്പോഴേ ഉള്ള കേസ് റോണോ സഹിതമുണ്ട് അവര് റോണോ സൈഡും കുഴപ്പമില്ല. റോണോ കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. റോണോ 100 സെക്കൻഡ് ഹാഫ് ഇറക്കും. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ബാക്കി വരാം ഗൈസ്. നമുക്ക് മാച്ചിലേക്ക് ജസ്റ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് പോവാം. പുതിയ എന്തൊക്കെ ഇവന്റ് പരിപാടിയൊക്കെ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് ഇവിടെ. ടൂർണമെന്റ് ഈവൻസ് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. നമുക്ക് കുറച്ച് പോയിന്റ് കിട്ടും. അതൊരു 7 ഇവന്റ് കളിച്ച് നോക്കാം ഗൈസ്. എന്താ പറയുന്നത് 50 പേര് എന്തായാലും കിട്ടും. അത് ഉറപ്പാണ്. 50 അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സാന്റിയാഗോ ബർണബോ എന്ന് തോന്നുന്നു. ഒരു കാര്യം നോക്കില്ല ഗൈസ്. ആൾക്കാർ നോക്കിയാൽ ഇത് നമ്മളെ പൊട്ടപ്ലേസ് മാച്ചുള്ള പരിപാടി കുഴപ്പമില്ല. നമുക്ക് ഇവരെ വെച്ച് തന്നെ കളിക്കാം. നമുക്കങ്ങനെ ഇന്നാണ് വേണമെന്നില്ല. ചാലഞ്ചല്ലേ സാരേ വെച്ച് കളിച്ചു വരണം. അതൊക്കെ ആരും ഒന്നുമില്ലല്ലോ. ഹോം മൈൻസ് സമ്പടിയായിട്ടില്ല. ഇപ്പൊ ഇവരൊക്കെ തന്നെ കൂടുതലാണ്. അടിക്കിറടി എന്നിട്ട് അടിച്ചത് യാറ് വെറുതത്വം കേട്ട് സൊല്ലട്ടു.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game. Sounds... Arascaeta! Goal! Flamengo!
Flamengo under the goal, you see?
The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Oh, shooting chance!
Somebody goal.
And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets.
Somebody.
They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, super! And a chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Flamengo find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
First quarter of an hour gone. He shifted it to the flank. Flamengo have scored 2 quick goals here. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Nice sequence of passes this. Played back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Arascaeta. He's going for goal! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
It's become a case of men against boys. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a shot! No, that's just wide.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
മതി മതി ഒറ്റ ഉറങ്ങിയ മതി കിടങ്ങ് ഇനി ഞാൻ വല്ലതും പറയണോ
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Jorginho. Flamengo looking to pass their way through. This might spell danger. Passes short and sharp. Saul, and the finish! Fantastic from Saul! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Easy.
They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Flamengo are having a ball here. There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Flamengo are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And we are already promptly back underway. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Bruno Henrique. Looking tidy in possession here. That's really nicely played. Some really good ball movement. That's a good ball out wide. And that is as far as they're going to go. Look at the space here. Little pass back. Passing is crisp and sharp. So what can they make of this? Flamengo finding their passes, and there's his chance to lead the counter. De Arrascaeta with 2 goals. He's gone for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And he's played it back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Passing nice and neat. Flamengo finding their passes. And that's a good ball. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
It's a good spell of possession, this. De Arrascaeta. And it's Jorginho. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Here's a chance! Oh, belter! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Oh, somebody.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Takes the shot! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
കുറച്ച് ബുദ്ധിയാണ് മന്ദബുദ്ധി എന്ന് വിളിക്കാൻ. അതും ഇല്ലല്ലോ ദൈവം. എന്നൊക്കെ എന്നാ പറയണ ദൈവം.
It's going to be another throw. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's tried one! Oh, terrific save. And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Flamengo can be really happy with this.
Flamengo very happy now. Bocha മണിക്കാകത്ത് പോകണം. നീ മേടിക്കണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഇപ്പൊ. ആ പ്ലേസിനെ കളക്കാനുള്ള പോയി ഞാൻ കിട്ടും. പൈസ എല്ലാം കളിച്ചേട്ടെ. ആക്കേണ്ടോ കളി സത്യമായിട്ടാണ് ബട്ട് നമ്മളത് നോക്കിട്ട് ഇവരൊക്കെ തന്നെ കൂടുതൽ കളിക്കും. ഇപ്പൊ കളിക്കാനാണ്.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. Oh, he's been caught napping! Great chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's had a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And Flamengo take the lead! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Flamengo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Jorginho! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And a chance! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet beat up. Takes a shot. He's got away with one there.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Takes the shot. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Played back. Has a shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Tries a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, super ball! Now it's Saul. Chance for a shot!
Oh.
He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Saul probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
George.
Flamengo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Well, there's the clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Jorginho. Oh, that's ambitious. That is decidedly lacking.
Flamengo certainly looks sharp there.
Oh, what a mistake! Opts to play. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game, everything.
He's going for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Flamengo have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous... Can he finish? It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And now he has 2. Flamengo are having a ball here. Plays the return pass. Stood up well to him there.
Flamengo are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Nicely spread. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's tried one! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Bruno Enrique. That's rather hopeful. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Saul does really well there. He is strong. Oh, they can break here. Saul. He's coming under serious pressure here. Good effort from distance. Throw it. Now it's Bruno Enrique. He's on it. Can he get away? And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Bruno Enrique. Decent chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps in the back.
Out towards the flank. He's having a go! No, that's just wide. Played up towards the front line. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that is that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
നല്ല ഉറക്കം വരുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ. ഏറെ പഠിക്കാൻ ഇവരൊക്കെ തന്നെ ധാരാളം.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Dwight York, for sure, he'll be hell-bent on scoring here. Always is. Has a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that has been cleared. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball. Looking to go deep. Tries to get it clear. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Pop. And there's the shot! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he's had a hit! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Now it's Haaland. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Haaland. Takes the shot! And he's hit it long. Oh, nice touch. Well, that has not gone well. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Oh, that's well spotted. Palmer. Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Stood up well to him there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lovely passing, lovely movement. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So, both teams still stuck. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Palmer, nicely aimed pass. Into the channel. Played into space out wide. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has been slung wide. And he's there to get it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Beckham. And it's Beckham. Almost an hour gone. Palmer! Oh, it's a beauty! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And here's Haaland. Beckham picks it up out wide. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get it? Goes for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Strong running down that left flank. And a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Some resolute defending there. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Wolverhampton making another change here. The muscular approach does pay off here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. York. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Beckham standing over it. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Gets a good foot in there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, good-looking ball. Driving forward. Nice control. Not the most convincing of passes. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.
Only problem is to. ഓണക്കാലത്ത് ടാസ്ക്കാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് വീഡിയോ എന്തായാലും കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ചുമ്മാ അടിച്ചോടും ആരാധനകൾക്ക്.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this? Haaland! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Pressing high and with purpose. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is very much the player in all of football in so many ways.
Takes a shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Borussia Dortmund make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Now it's Beckham. York, looking to play him in. Goes for a shot! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And now he has two. Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Harwood Bellis. Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Palmer. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Oh, there's the clearance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He's going for goal! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Haaland. York. Oh, they can break here. And it's Palmer. Chance for a shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Borussia Dortmund are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Haaland. Here's Haaland. Shot a goal! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Very easy, guys.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really...
He's tried one! Oh, nicely intercepted. Palmer. Played out towards the right wing. Good chance here! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Back when it goes. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Borussia Dortmund are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Haaland, and there's his chance to lead the counter. The ball has bounced loose now. Fired deep toward... Oh, what a climb! Oh, it needed better placement. And they've got rid. Done delicately. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Haaland under intense pressure.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Looking to go deep. Terrific header! It's bounced back off the post. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Timber. Timber's cross. And he's managed to get rid. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rice. Now it's Beckham. Beckham. Takes the shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. No, that's been intercepted. Harwood Bellis. Ambitious ball here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Southampton making another change here. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Saliba. Now it's Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pass is just off target. Harwood Bellis.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And this is Beckham. Here's found... And Beckham! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, what has happened here? Bernardo Silva! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Haaland. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Borussia Dortmund really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. And he's had a hit! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Bournemouth finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Scott. And here's Evan Nielsen. Played out wide. Smith. Here's found the way through. Drilled in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
York.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
York. And the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
York certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Borussia Dortmund are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Bernardo Silva is always scanning the pitch for targets. Played out to the right. That is lovely. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a go! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that should get the job done. Not the most accurate pass. He's going for goal! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. Might want to be careful there.
Now it's Kluivert. And it's Jimenez. He's found a way through. Big chance! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Chance! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Threads one in. Played into space. Oh, good take in a good area. Beckham! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Haaland. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Jimenez. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, super ball! And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45.
Borussia Dortmund have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Borussia Dortmund different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And he whips in across. Evan Nielsen finds himself offside. White is always looking to play quality balls. Adams. For Palmer. Darwin. He's gone for goal!
Nunez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it.
Haaland! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Darwin. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Kluivert. Jimenez. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the shot! And that would have won it.
Beckham really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's tidy. He is through, and Bernardo Silva! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
And the shot! Sensational from Haaland! A finish right from the top draw! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And that's it. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty as we...
അത് കളിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി എന്താ സംഭവം കളിച്ചു നോക്കാം തുർക്കി ഷർട്ട് തുർക്കി
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. And Romario! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you...
46 2 5 8 2 2 നെടുനീളത്തിൽ കൈകൊണ്ടോ കൈകൊണ്ടോ ഒരു ദേഹമാകെ നമ്മുടെ മഞ്ജുദേവിഞ്ഞാഴി വരവാണ് കുട്ടൂട്ട കുട്ടൂട്ട കുട്ടൂസ കാട്ടുമരത്തിന്റെ മനമറിഞ്ഞ് കാക്കു മന്ത്രം മോതും തൊട്ടേട്ടാൻ ഞാൻ വീട്ടിലമ്മക്ക് പിടിക്കണം അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ ലക്ഷ്യം കൊടുത്താൽ
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
This truly is a place of which you never tire. The San Siro, one of the most historic of football venues in Italy, or indeed anywhere. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Messi. David Villa, and he's managed to get free. A probing pass. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Well, Peter, Thomas Rosicky will have a busy game, I think, certainly on the creative front.
Yeah, just looking back over his career, Jim, I sometimes wonder whether he's been a bit underrated.
Well, I suppose there is an element of what might have been with him. You don't expect him to give you more than 25 games in a season, but he's never let his side down on the pitch.
Serginho, Neymar. That's a shade optimistic. And they've got rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Neymar. Valverde is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And that has been cleared. Taken back almost at once. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the through ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hoisted in. Pepe is there and he can get that clear. And it's Beckham. And Beckham! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Messi. David Villa goes pelting down that left-hand side. Musiala. Neymar receives it in a good position here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. A wonderful effort all by himself.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Perez. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. Now it's Beckham. All perfectly measured. Decent chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Borussia Dortmund ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the action is back on the way.
Borussia Dortmund are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's there to belt it away. Borussia Dortmund do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system...
There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And it's hoisted clear. Costa Curta. Roberto Carlos. And there's the shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Nice looking ball. It's a goal kick. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Shot a goal! That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough arrives at last! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
And again! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he's quick to get it clear again. Shot could be on.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a pretty loose pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's through here. And this is Hazard. He is. And the shot! In he goes again. And he hits the net. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And it's gone back to the keeper.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end.
And a chance! Goal! Al Ittihad! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Al Ittihad are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Al Ittihad go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Olise. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, nicely intercepted. The final 5 minutes. Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball.
Borussia Dortmund really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Cannavaro. Now Costa Curta. We are into stoppage time. Messi aimed beyond the defence, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they...
കളി ജയിക്കുക ഗൈസ്, ഇല്ല കാര്യമില്ല. കളി കൂട്ടാൻ നമ്മൾ പിടിക്കും.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. The action has already started. Now it's Haaland. And now the breakaway. Now it's Olise. And he welcomes it in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He won't be happy with that one. Always onto this. And that's an errant pass. And he's opted for the long pass. Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is...
And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Goal! Al Ittihad! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Looking for the run. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro cuts it out. Almost half an hour in now. Beckham. Beckham puts his foot on the gas. Strong running down that left flank. And this is Beckham. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it!
David Beckham.
And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, they could be caught out here. The ball is loose. Haaland! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And this is Rosicki. Decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. Tries to play it through. Kukçu. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Borussia Dortmund really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so we're off again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So having trailed, this to go ahead. The comeback is complete! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
David Villa! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Messi running with the ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And this is Ronaldo. Real chance! It's run loose. In he goes again. And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Valverde is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's been shifted off it. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Al-Ittihad needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Deftly away. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. It's Rosetsky! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Olise, he has found the way through. Now it's Messi. Odegaard. Brzezinski. Oh, that's well spotted. The final 5 minutes. Aimed beyond the defence. Out for a throw. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Oh, super! Hazard! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Pepe picks it up from the goal kick.
Pretty robust defending.
Four extra minutes added on. And the referee brings it to a close. Borussia Dortmund have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this.
ആ ജോയിസ്റ്റിക് ഒന്ന് നോക്കിയപ്പോ കളയൊന്നുണ്ടോ?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. We have already started here. He's had a shot! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Oh, റോബർട്ടിനെ കൊണ്ടുവന്നില്ല.
Messi. Now it's Villa. David Villa. Showing good feet. He shot a goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. This looks promising. David Villa! That was mighty close. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Thinks about the shot. Chooses to go back. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Donnarumma, in the context of the game, he must save it. Brilliant save from Donnarumma!
Save ചെയ്ത
Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar. And he's there to get it away. Borussia Dortmund are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Villa. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Ødegaard. Now it's Perez. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Valverde. Valverde is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Perez is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he...
And the shot! Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening,
Oh,
Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Al-Ittihad grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That's the keeper's ball. Kukçu. Beckham. No, that's been intercepted. Serginho. Valverde. Beckham. And it's lofted through here. Oh, good-looking ball. He's gone for goal. Costa Curta. And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
മെസ്സിനായിട്ട് കളഞ്ഞു.
And that's the second half started.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund come out of the tunnel having undergone a change. Goes for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Great defending, strong and determined. Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. Valverde, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Haaland. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Beckham. And here's Haaland. Roberto Carlos. And a chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. He's having a go! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Carlos brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's going for goal! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Borussia Dortmund are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Big header! Al Ittihad are looking to go forward now. Now it's Haaland. Olise, and he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Perez. Serginho. Defending of the desperate variety. Punched away.
Al Ittihad really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Now, he's got space here. Davids. Threads one in. Cannavaro makes the interception.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's had a hit! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Haaland. Now it's Romario. Now, can they get it back? And they're quick to get it back. He has found the way through. Kaka. It's a really well-measured ball. Rafinha. And he's in on goal. Has a shot! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Olise claiming...
ഇങ്ങോട്ടാന്ന് പിടിച്ചാൽ കിട്ടൂല. Morocco. അവിടെ തീർത്തിട്ട് കിടക്കാം. പിടിച്ചാൽ മതി.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
He's having a hit! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Now that's well seen too. And this is Lewandowski. He's tried one! Superb from Lewandowski! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Borussia Dortmund breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Romario, and he's straight offside.
Shit.
Driving on and making good progress. Del Piero. Shot a goal! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Easy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Drilled in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. But it's Roberto. Del Piero.
Roberto really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Romario. Romario! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Romario. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Del Piero. And Del Piero! Wonderful from Del Piero! A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control. Kukçu. The ball's gone astray. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Played out to the left flank. Pass is just off target. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Cannavaro. And it's Tonali. And it's Kukçu. And this is Lewandowski. Closing in on goal. It's a threatening... Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches for a... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Borussia Dortmund pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Now it's Lewandowski. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Goes looking wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Del Piero being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He's having a go! Kukçu! That is sensational! About as smooth as it gets! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Eagle is a fly, that's on my man. Boom.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. Roberto. Now Tonali. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Just eases him off the ball. Ambitious ball here. Romario. And there's the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And we have our very first corner. It's loose, and he's following up! And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through, now is he in? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's run loose, he's shooting! Malaysia making consecutive changes here. Here's the header! He won't be happy with that one. Cannavaro. Baresi. Romario. Del Piero. Good ball, good take. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now, that looks a decent ball. Zé Roberto. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Romario. And this is Del Piero. That's very neat. And the shot! Sticks it away! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish having...